What up, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Say That. It's your boy Hali Kali. Waiting on the caller. Supposed to be calling in to ask some questions.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty good. Go ahead and state your name and where you're calling from for me.
My name is Miguel Malkin from New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right, all right. So, you got some questions or what?
Yeah. Now, I've been watching your videos, and I agree with you. And I've been doing my homework, so I'm not like new to this for a couple of years. I know about the legal name, capital letters, jurisdiction, common law, admiralty. Basically, say either how to appeal it or cor- filing the right paperwork to fight it.
Mhm. Are you talking about your case specifically, or are you just talking in general?
Both.
All right, because it
Cause
kind of
I,
depends.
cause I'm trying to think like of a make like a PowerPoint but easy to understand. You know where I'm coming from?
Uh, so you're trying to make a PowerPoint to explain of how to do it or what to do in court. Is that what you're saying?
Something like just spreading information, just helping others, just knowledge is power at the end of the day. So, and the best gift a human being can pass down is knowledge. So I'm just trying to always, wake others up.
Okay. So you mind talking about your case, like, cause you had a court date the other day, right? Same date as.
Yeah. Nah, but mine's been going on for a while. They they've been stalling, so I just been studying. But I just haven't figured it out. So it's basically driving while suspended.
Okay. And that's in New Jersey.
Correct.
Okay, I haven't exactly looked up them codes, but it's all the same everywhere pretty much.
But
Uh,
the thing is that it was my friend who was driving, and they try to blame it on me.
how they do that? I mean, your friend was driving, so did you guys get pulled over or what?
Correct. And we pulled into quick check.
Uh-huh. And your friend was driving at the time.
Uh-huh. And they try to blame it on me.
So did they issue a citation?
Yeah, they
Did they
issued
look
me
up
all the tickets, and then we went
the
to
car was
court, and
under name?
it was under
What
his
car?
name. And they basically went to court. They tried they watched the video. They didn't really see anything in the MRI, whatever it's called. And then they couldn't see anything. They pulled us over. I mean, he picked me up from the bar, so I was pretty buzzed.
Mm.
Then they asked us for our name. We told them. They gave me all the
Did you give them just
citations.
the name or did you give them ID?
Nah, I didn't have my ID.
Did the driver have the ID? Or the
Yeah,
person that was driving? He did.
yeah.
So what tickets did they issue to you? Like,
Like 6, 7. Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
So did they give you a DUI that day?
Yeah,
So I'm not understanding how they give you a DUI if you wasn't driving.
that's what I'm saying.
So and that's what you're fighting in court. That's what you're fighting. Do you got an attorney?
What's up?
You don't have an attorney or nothing. You're fighting it yourself.
Nah, they're stalling right now. They So I'm trying to
What
learn the process.
what
Like
hearings
they,
have have you already had a hearing, or are you on your way to trial?
Yeah, I'm on my way to a trial.
So you've already had the hearing to plead not guilty or guilty,
Yeah.
and what
That
happened during that?
um well, when I first went, this has happened like a couple years ago. And like it's been going, I'm coming from. So when I first went, I wasn't like really, loaded with knowledge. So I think I told them like when they asked me if I was guilty or not guilty, I told them I was like innocent. And um, cause I know guilty, not guilty. That's a double negative. So
Yeah.
um, I told them that, and they're like, "Oh, if we don't get a lawyer, I'm gonna we're gonna assign you one, whatever." So I tried to get one, but then I charged me mad money. So I gave him the first payment, and then he charged me more money the second time. So I was like, "Oh nah, fuck that." So then they gave me a lawyer or a public defender. Then like mid cycle, they gave me a different one, and then it's just been going on. So I was like, all right. So then after a while, like I started learning about the law. So I just been studying, like another what the positions are, the different the
Do you have a
jurisdiction.
copy of the video?
I do not.
Um, do you think you could get a copy? Or
Um,
have you tried to do any type of motion for discovery of all the?
no,
No.
nothing.
Do you know if you've already passed the deadline for to get a motion for discovery?
The attorney probably has it.
When is your trial date?
I don't have one yet. They
Oh, you don't have
actually not yet, not yet. They
one.
just
Okay.
they
If
just
you don't have
recently.
a trial date, you should still have time to file motions, and you should file a motion for dismissal as well. I mean, I would, I'm not telling you what you should do, but I would file a motion for dismissal and also for discovery of evidence, and try to get that video. Because does the video show that you weren't driving?
Okay, so this is the video. The video, she said that the reason they pulled him over was because he ran a line, like the when you walk the cross lines. But
Uh-huh.
he did, like in the video, it doesn't
Also,
show
he
anything,
failed the sobriety test.
huh?
He failed the
No,
sobriety test.
they didn't give him the sobriety test. They tried to give it to me.
So what do you mean he failed walking the line?
Not they didn't give him any test.
So where was he walking the line that you're talking about? What line is that?
No, okay. The cross, like
You mean while he was
wh-
driving, while he was traveling?
yeah, he was driving. Those white lines when people cross street to
Yeah,
street.
yeah.
All right, so they say
Okay.
he
Oh,
ran
the
one of the
crosswalk. He ran the crosswalk.
crosswalk. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
and they said he crossed those lines, but in the video it doesn't really show anything. So, um, the attorney first tried to file a motion to dismiss because they had no like probable cause,
Mhm.
but they showed the video and like the judge still like let it go. So I was like, what the fuck? But anyways, this is the recent news that they try to get him, my friend, they try to bring him in. Well, first of all, my license was suspended, and that was my second. That was when my license was suspended. That was my second DUI, and that's why I think she was trying to get me
Yeah.
because she ran my info. Uh, but basically, they try to indict me, and then they try to indict him for obstruction of justice because he said, like, he said, he made a testimony that he said he was driving. So they try to bring him in, like, try to, like, crack him or whatever, make him turn on me. That's what my lawyer said. Like, they try to make him turn on me, and then he said he wasn't, that he was driving. So then they dismissed his case. I learned this like 2 days ago. They dismissed his case, and then that's when the attorney, filed a memo to for a trial.
They
And then
dismissed his case saying for the saying that he was interfering.
no, yeah, they try to bring him in and like charge him because obstruction of justice because he was interfering, saying that he was driving. I'm like, what? Like, how?
They dismissed the obstruction of justice,
Yeah, they dismissed it.
and then they're trying to schedule a trial date for you after that, or for him.
No, for me.
So he doesn't have nothing against him. No charges.
Yeah,
No.
like everything's dropped. He don't show up the court anymore.
Okay, and so what does the video show?
Nothing. Like I'm
I
telling you,
mean,
like literally.
is it their car cam or is it street
Okay,
cam?
so look, it's basically the cop. Like whenever they turn the lights, they play back like 45 seconds before. So
Uh,
it was her like driving. Then she pulls up to the light. No, and then my friend pulls up. Then we pulling up, and then we have the green light, so we go. Then she runs the red light, follows us. Then there was a quick check nearby, so he pulls in to the left to go into the quick check. That's what. That's when she pulls us over. Then we pull into the parking lot. Like we just park, but then the car was like not facing the car; it was just facing the end of the car.
mhm.
So like when I say really nothing, there's really nothing in that video.
Okay. Okay. And so it's been how long he said since then? Because I'm pretty sure she's not coming. Whoever that cop is ain't trying to come testify to all of that. What happened? Like them trying to say you were driving, are they?
It's been gone. It's been having like 2-3 years already.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely try to look into the statute as far as how much time you have to do the a motion for dismissal, and
Uh huh.
also the discovery. And I would, if it was me, I would file those and give a copy to the prosecuting attorney. I would find who the prosecuting attorney is, make sure that she has a copy, and set a court date for that. And basically telling them that they don't have any evidence against you and that there's false claims against
Okay, so do I just do it? Do I just file it?
you. Yeah, I mean, I would research it a little first so you can make sure that you're doing everything by their guidelines, just so they don't
Mhm.
get extra hassle, you know. But definitely look. I would look into a motion for dismissal, um, and have them prove why they shouldn't dismiss it. You know, I wouldn't make any claims. I would just have them prove to me why they would dismiss it. You know, why they should
Mhm.
they have, because they will have to show proof that they have, you know, reasonable suspicion to have done anything to you, as well as that you were driving and that you were the one that was supposed to get all the tickets and all that. You know, if you didn't even show them ID, so they don't even have no copy of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Um, are you familiar with the secured party creditor process?
Yeah, I know a little bit about it. What you want to know, or what you asking?
No, I was reading a book on it,
Mm-hmm.
redemption, and I'm finished. I'm just picking your brain.
Yeah, have you ever heard of a guy? Is L. He has a show, a radio show, as well a show on YouTube called High Frequency Radio.
Yeah, I think so. You.
Yeah, I would definitely study a lot of that. Like secure party processing, it's a lot like behind it. So it depends on exactly what you're trying to do with it and what your knowledge is behind it because not just everybody can do it. Like, people hear it, it sounds easy, but it's a real complicated process. So I
Mhm.
would definitely do a lot of search and study into it first because there's a lot of things going on that we don't know about, like as far as like the IRS and all them, they're putting out flags on people who are trying to do secure party process and stuff like that if they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like people get in a lot of trouble behind it if
Mhm.
they haven't done the proper research. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really speak too much into it on here because I don't have enough information to really put a lot out there. But I can definitely point you in some directions. You know what I mean? To some people who have plenty of knowledge about it. Like V Severo for one, has high frequency radio, secure party process, public and private, because that's what it's really all about. Is knowing the difference between public and private, and knowing how to operate as as a man and also as a person. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah. Cause honestly, I just gotta find the right paperwork to file. And maybe I was thinking, wait, just give me a second. I'm going to the house now.
All right. What time is it?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Ah,
can you hear me?
cool. Yeah, I can hear you. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm not 100% with the secure party card. I've seen some videos. I'm just looking for like, and then another thing I've heard is going into like the power of attorney. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
Yeah. Power of attorney. That's something important as well, especially going
So
to court.
yeah, I'm really trying to figure out what works. Like,
Well, I mean, each thing is case specific. Like it's not going to be one thing that works for everybody. They
hmm
as soon as somebody wins with one thing, they're going to try to twist and change some stuff to set it to where the next person can't use the same thing. You know what I mean? The main thing I think is like you were saying at the beginning is knowledge. You know what I mean? And just knowing exactly how the court system works. Knowing that the judge is not there to prosecute you. You know what I mean? The judge and cops are not here to harass you. They're here to provide protection. And once you get the basic understanding of that, you know what I mean, and the knowledge, of what they have to follow, because those are not our codes and our rules and all that stuff. That's their stuff for them. But we have to learn how
hmm
to actually use it, and learn what it's saying because they wrote that for them to follow. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily for us. You know what I mean? But we can use it against them, even though they use it, and vice versa. They use it against us, but it's not really made to be used against us unless we voluntarily submit to it.
hmm
We do all the time by getting driver's license, by getting registration, signing our name all over here. We're constantly signing up and agreeing to stuff that we don't have no idea what it is.
True. Now, now, did you? Did you do all that on your court case as well?
Oh
How'd it
yeah.
go?
Well, with my case the other day, I don't know if you saw the video, but basically what they did was they had set me up because I mailed my documents in, and
Mhm.
I mailed in a motion to dismiss and a couple other things. So what they did was they set a by mail hearing, contested by mail hearing, and I saw that online, and that day had passed, but I had never received anything. So I know they had a contested mail hearing. And then I looked online again and saw that there was another date scheduled for me, but I wasn't sure what that one was for. So I went in and brought my papers to file them. But then when I got there, she was saying that it's a contested mail hearing again, like I guess like a second one. But then I told her I didn't want to contest by mail, that I just talk to the judge and have them set a contested hearing for me. So I have another court date, April 27th, where I actually contested, and I subpoenaed the officer as well as filed the motion for discovery.
Okay.
So that was pretty, all that happened there that day. So I'm
So you
supposed to
on
file all those documents.
this 27th?
Yeah, I'm gonna file a motion to dismiss. I'm gonna refile it and give one to the prosecuting attorney as well as the motion for discovery. And yeah, just get ready for that hearing. I'm just gonna listen to a lot of. You listen to ethical anarchism, anarchism,
Mm,
articulated.
that's probably one of the first ones.
Yeah,
That's the
he does
first
like
new
a lot
name
of
I'll look
court.
into.
He does like a lot of court. What are they called? Like mock court. Not exactly mock. I forget what they call them, but they basically they do like practice trials and stuff like that. You know, to help prepare for you. So you got to go through some of his archives. He has a lot of stuff of how to talk to the judges in court and all that stuff. And as well as JeHeritic. Have you heard of him? JeHeritic.
Oh yeah,
J.
JeHeritic. Yeah, yeah, I look at his stuff.
Yeah. So he got a good.
Yeah,
I mean
he has
that's
some
what
pretty
I.
good documents.
Yeah. That's somebody I watch and listen to often. I use the same motion to dismiss as he does. The Mark Stevens style motion that he uses. That's the same one that I use for mine. So
That's the same one you use.
yeah, for my motion to dismiss. I'm in the same state, so it's easy for me. I don't have to change much. But I mean, even if you use the same thing, all you have to do is change the state or whatnot. You know, change the information to fit yours.
Okay, so what do I have to look at? Like, do I have to look at the criminal proceedings of New Jersey?
Um, I don't believe he uses too many specific codes in there. I think he just states the state. Like it would mostly just be the state because what he's using is he's not using the state laws. He's using the actual laws. You know, which is saying like no corpus delicti and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Saying that it's no one, no petitioner there
Mm.
making a claim against you, and the state can't be the petitioner. You know what I mean? Because I mean, of course, it's the state that's saying that they're trying to charge you with it, right? It's the state of New Jersey or whatever that's trying to put the charges
Yeah, I
against
mean, at
you.
the end of the day, there's a conflict of interest.
Yeah, I mean, but they can't come up and testify on you. Period. Like no one's going to come up and be able to say they're the state. You know, even the attorneys or something, they can't swear under oath that they are the state, that they're to represent the state, but they're not the state itself, and that attorneys can't speak for the state. Basically, they're making a claim for someone else, and they can't make a claim on someone else's behalf. They have to be like you didn't injure the state, you didn't harm or injure the state. You know what I mean? Or the attorney.
Yeah, yeah. But how? I just, I
And
just
like, how do you bring that
really
up?
what what happened? Yeah, no. How do I submit that? Like. submit the right paperwork. That's what I'm thinking. Because you can tell them all they want, but at the end of the day, they're human beings, and if you're able to like talk to them, then they might think twice. But some of them are just really, how do I say this? Cold. Yeah.
Yeah, you mean like they're cold, like cold hearted, like they don't care about what you're saying?
I mean, you can see it in their eyes.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, of course, that's why it's hard to tell, and that's why I'm saying doesn't no one thing fit for every situation because there's no telling who you're dealing with. Like, you know what I mean? These are
Yeah.
all different people, and there's no telling what they went through that morning. But the most you can do is understand what they have to follow and put that in their face. You know what I mean? And make them stick
Mhm.
to their stuff that they wrote for them. And not just fall fall for every little trick and trap that they set up for you. We got about 10 minutes left. But yeah, not
Mhm.
fall for every trick and trap. You know what I mean? That they try to lead you in, and that's just knowing your inalienable rights. Another one
Yeah.
I would go through. I don't know if you've seen on my channel the Invoke the Man Protect video with Eddie Craig.
Who? What's his name? I know.
It's
I know Eddie Craig.
like yeah. I have one of his videos on my channel. The right to travel. Basically where he's just writes when he's talking to him.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've seen it. And he has
No,
the
no.
doctor asking the questions and all that.
You know, I saw this video the other day, and like the guy actually like provided paperwork that the state dismissed his case for like some dumb infraction, right? Um, and he said to email them, but I emailed him a couple of days ago. I got no response. I'm gonna try and see if he posted other videos and comment. I'm gonna send you the link.
You talking about Eddie Craig
And
himself?
no, not Eddie Craig, like another guy. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Just give me a second. He like it was like from the Supreme Court as well too. Uh,
So what? He was saying something about Eddie Craig's information.
no, I found them. His name is Legal Tyranny.
Oh, legal tyranny. Yeah, I heard of that one too.
His let me see.
The UCC
I
connection.
think his name is Philip C. Blake.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now.
Yeah, I'm on there. I was typing in legal tyranny. It took me to that channel, so he has a different name. You said.
No, no, no. Okay, so you're a legal tyranny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me and you go to videos
Yeah.
all the way down.
Driver's license motion to dismiss.
No, let me try to find it. All the way down 5 years ago.
Beating his ticket with no driver's license.
Yeah, have you seen that video before?
No, I haven't.
Well,
Yeah,
if you speed forward to it, to like 2 minutes and something, you can see the reason to.
what I'll do, I'll go ahead and play the full video at the end of our call. Is it
If
good?
if you scroll fast to 1 minute and 57 seconds, It says this court orders the above matter to be dismissed against the defendant pursuant to Penal Code 1385 in the interest of justice, based on the number of changes made to appearance dates and the changes to the citation, the lack of information provided by the clerk's office as to when the motion was being. Give me a second. Heard, yeah, and in the light of fact that the record does not sufficiently indicate when the matter should have been set for arraignment. It says basically that they fucked up, and that's why they're dismissing it.
Okay.
And they even have some case brief.
All right. Yeah. Well, it's on here, so I'll check it out later. I don't know if it's working too good while I'm on this other program.
Mm. But
Oh,
that's a pretty. I'm just trying to figure out how can we get there. You get me? Because we're not outnumbered. We're out organized.
true.
So if we get organized and we reach out to different people,
True.
the people can win.
True. Well, I mean, I'm definitely with that. I mean, organizing something for all of us together that's out here trying to do it. I'm definitely with that. You got my email, and we'll talk about some of that. Through there. I got a couple other people that's on the same page, so
Definitely,
definitely with
man.
that.
I mean, I got some papers from the power of attorney, so I'm gonna send you those. Let me know what you think. Um, those are like some forms, like of course you submit it to your own name, state, but they're saying that you don't have to you can't use your zip code because zip code means that you're in their jurisdiction. So I'm
But
gonna
I
send you an
usually do
email.
my four corner brackets around my zip code.
No,
If
but
you
you
put
have to
four
use
corner brackets around, it removes it from.
yes, you have to say put near. I have some samples. Um,
Oh, okay. You're saying from the. That's what it's telling you how to do it. It's saying don't use a zip code at all.
yeah, you can't use the zip code at all. You have to put near by zip code because zip code means you're in the United States. You're not in the United States of America. You're still in the corporation, not in the land. Um, but yeah, man, good chat. I'll let you go, brother. I'm gonna email you those papers, and you let me know what you think. Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. I appreciate it. Appreciate the call. We could set up a time and maybe we could go a little more into detail. I wasn't quite sure what you wanted to talk about or ask about this one, but maybe we could pick a certain area and then I could pull up some stuff and we could just go over it together and talk about it
I
after we do it.
I really, one thing I want to concentrate on is the right to travel because I feel like if we wake people up to the right to travel, like they'll realize that like what else have I been lied to, and then they start waking up on their own. You know, I'm coming from you. You can't. You can only lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink it.
True.
But if you show them that the horse is dying of dehydration, then they'll drink some water. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Well, yeah, I'm definitely with it. Well, we could do that one day. Next time we could set up a little call and just talk about the right to travel. I could go through some of the information I have and talk about some of what you have, and we could see what we got together, as well as
Yeah,
anybody else
I'm gonna,
because this is open. You could send
yeah. How
people,
many
they could join.
on this chat?
Yeah, we could get more people. As many as we could get on here. We got room for them.
Like four?
Yep, we could do that. We could do up to
All
like
right.
20 something. 20
Oh,
something.
20? Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna get some people. I'm gonna try. Man, I try to wake my friends up. You can only, but I know a couple of people are interested in this. So that way we all work together and put information out and see what works and what doesn't.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So,
I'm with it.
cause like everybody wants change, but I want change now. You get me? Like, so like, I'm tired of this tyranny,
I hear you. I hear you.
right?
That's right, man. I'm with it.
All right, brother. So,
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to build something together, and all of us just have to get on the same page with fighting for our freedom, fighting for our rights, man. Because, like you said, I'm tired of the tyranny as well. Thank y'all for coming by. Say that. Appreciate
I'm,
it. Go ahead.
you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of working with a paralegal, like,
We got about 10 seconds.
wake up a paralegal, like, what's up?
So we got about 10 seconds and the program's gonna cut off. 3, 2, 1.
No, all right.
But
No,
yeah, I'll
no
link up. We'll
problem,
set
brother.
another time.
I'll let you be, all right?